Diversity is good in all walks of life, right? Think of the different flowers you see in the park or the animals in the jungle, each so different. The majestic elephant walking slowly yet grandly, the curious monkey, the leaping deer, and what not. I don't know about you, but I can watch them for hours together. The birds of so many different colors making so many different sounds, the fish we see in the aquarium. All of these constitute what scientists term as biodiversity. They add so much joy and color to our lives. The biodiversity is not just for aesthetics, it serves for a bigger or a larger purpose. It holds all life on Earth in a compact web where every insect or animal has a role to play. Remove one and the effect is seen on another. This has been happening through slowly till now. But as human population keeps on increasing, so do their demands, needs, and wants increase. So we have been transforming the planet in such a way that a mass extinction of species has been predicted. This will be the sixth such extinction in the planet caused by humans. Earlier ones were due to natural factors and natural disasters. We humans are logging forests at the rate of 10 million hectares per year. We have lost over 60% of our wetlands. Invasive species have led to the extinction of 50% of plant and animal species. We've been generous in the way we have polluted land, soil, water, and air. This is mainly due to the need for industrialization or agriculture, settlements, urbanization. Not to forget the 8 million tons of plastic that we dump into our oceans annually. Any doubt then why the other species are being affected? Not only are they losing their homes, but depletion of prey based species has been one of the main reasons for their extinction. According to the ICUN, around 28,000 species of plants and animals are threatened to extinction. Others say that the number can be millions. Now, let me ask you a question. Do we really need those polar bears, the leopards, the tigers, the elephants? Once we get rid of them, don't we gain more land, more resources? Can we not just mine the stuff we need and enjoy? This is why one needs to understand the term called biodiversity. Let me tell you a story. In a small fishing community in Mexico, shrimps were dying off due to various human induced changes. They then consulted experts from a group called Conservation International, who advised them to stop hunting the crocodiles. And they did so. You know what was the result? The shrimp catch increased tenfold. So, when the crocs move in the water, they stir up the sediment at the bottom, and this in turn aerates the soil and increases the oxygen level, which also helps in meeting the demands. It also prevents minerals and nutrients from settling at the bottom. Another study recently showed how a small increase in the plant and tree cover helped reduce the spread of dengue in a Costa Rica village. Yes, it did allow other species of mosquitoes to thrive, but at the same time, it brought down the number of cases. Did you know 75% of our food is grown thanks to pollination by bees, insects, birds, etc.? Oceans and forests absorb around 2.6 billion tons of carbon dioxide every year. Plants and animal parts are used to make around 50% of our pharma products. Did you know that? It's really crazy. In many parts of the world, the plants and animals also provide food to the natives. Wildlife nurtures the foliage with urine and droppings. They also help control the spread of forest fires. This keeps the forest intact and clean at all times and also fill our rivers with water. Worms in the soil break down nutrients. Without trees and bushes all around, the rainwater will not be able to flow and percolate into the soil. The role of trees is capturing carbon, which we all very well know. When trees are lost, insects are gone and birds would starve. Also, the carbon stored in them is released. So on and on the cycle goes. Every organism in the world has a critical role to play in the web of life. Sadly, we have chosen to ignore all other species and focus only on that inorganic world. As of 2023, there were 1.5 billion cattle, up from 1.5 million in 2021. Cows, buffaloes, goats, sheep, pigs, chicken, etc. will soon be all about the diversity of food that we can feast upon. So, any guesses if we can survive the web of life broken? Projections say that by 2025, up to 5 billion people will be at the risk of water pollution, storms, polluted crops, air pollution, etc., and what not. So, what can be done as responsible citizens? What can we do? Firstly, we must force our governments to protect the environment and make schemes that work towards the environment. Oppose projects that destroy nature and environment, and join protests in your neighborhood. A famous naturalist, E.O. Wilson, had said that every nation must keep aside half of their land and water for nature if we are to protect other species and also ourselves. Or else we will soon be in what he had termed as the age of loneliness. Thank you.